Hello friends and strangers! Today I'm going to be talking about my Nintendo DS games and my Nintendo 3DS games. If you haven't seen me talk about my Game Boy games, then click the link in the description. And alright, let's not waste time, shall we? It's time for the Nintendo DS. First of all, we have Cooking Guide. My parents bought me this game because they knew how much I like cooking. Also, I think they were hinting that they wanted me to cook dinner. This game taught me how to make a really good tomato soup. Unfortunately, it didn't really teach me to cook anything else. One of the recipes wanted something really bizarre and obscure. I wanted to make a pasta dish, and the recipe said I needed squid ink. Next, we have Guitar Hero on Tour. For all you rock stars on the move out there. This game was a lot of fun to play. The only trouble was that holding the console with all the little buttons in the side was really uncomfortable for your wrist, meaning that you can only play this game for like 15 minutes at a time. But nonetheless, I really like this game. And it's definitely a lot easier to carry around than the Xbox version of Guitar Hero. Next, of course, being a crazy dog lady, I have Nintendogs. And yeah, it's cute, it's fun, it has adorable puppies. What more could you want? Now we have Rune Factory, which was a spin-off of the Harvest Moon series, which I've never actually played. I feel like I'm missing out on something. The game is fairly simple, you just plant a bunch of seeds and grow crops, but this is one of those games that just sucks you in and before you know it, bam, 2 weeks have gone and you've spent it all on this game. Next, we have the game that got me interested in studying law, and that is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This game made me want to stand up in court and yell, "Objection!" And it's a reason why I'm studying a law degree. It's funny, it's intelligent, and it's just crazy good fun, okay? I wish real court cases were as fun as Phoenix Wright. Next, we have Okami Den. This is the Nintendo DS sequel to the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Wii game Okami. Okami is one of my favourite games of all time. So when they made a sequel, I'm not gonna lie, I peed my pants a little bit of excitement. The gameplay was just perfect for the Nintendo DS, and you get to play as an adorable wolf puppy. What more could you want? Next, we have the game that I played every single day without fail for like 4 or 5 years, Animal Crossing Wild World. I was obsessed with this game. I had to play it every single day because I didn't want my villagers to move out. Then Animal Crossing New Leaf came out on a Nintendo 3DS and I stopped playing this and started playing that instead. We had some good times though. And next we have some Pokemon games. Pokemon Ranger 2 Shadows of Almia and Pokemon Ranger 3 Guardian Signs. I never actually bought or played Pokemon Ranger 1 and I'm kind of annoyed about that. But yeah, this was a nice change of pace from the usual Pokemon games. It made you scratch your DS screen to pieces, but I really enjoyed the storyline and the concept. And the last of the DS games that I have are Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Soul Silver. For those of you who have watched my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, you'll know that Pokemon Silver was basically my favourite Pokemon game, so I had to buy the remake, and it did not disappoint. Me and an ex-boyfriend then went ahead and bought Diamond and Pearl to try and complete the Pokédex. And we got really close to doing it, and then we broke up. I think I was more sad about the Pokédex than I was about the actual breakup. Darn it. Moving on to the 3DS. Now, I didn't actually plan on buying the 3DS, and then Animal Crossing New Leaf came out and I just had to buy it. Hello, my name is Katy Brown and I have an Animal Crossing addiction. Next we have Tomaduchi Life, which I bought last summer. In this game you make mini versions of yourself and your friends, and then you just watch the drama unfold. It's quite funny, especially when you go round to a friend's house and you're like, by the way, did you know that on this game you are married to Lord Voldemort? And you've got 6 children. Next we have 2 Pokemon games. We have Pokemon X and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. If you guys watched my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance video, you may have noticed that I don't actually own a Game Boy Advance version of Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire. Because I'm ashamed to say it, but I never bought those games. I did play Sapphire, I borrowed it from a friend, and then when Alpha Sapphire came out, I just had to go and buy it. Gotta catch them all! The next game I don't actually have with me because I've lent it to a friend, but it is Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, which was basically 2 of my favourite video game characters in one game. You've got Professor Layton, who is awesome. You've got Phoenix Wright, who is awesome. They come together and it's amazing! It sounds like something out of a fan fiction, but I love it. And the last game that I have with me doesn't actually belong to me because I've borrowed it from a friend. It's Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I don't actually own any Professor Layton games, I've always just borrowed them off my friend, but it is definitely one of my favourite game series. Alright friends and strangers, that is all of my DS and 3DS games. Now the question is, which game should I talk about next? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I've got the PlayStation 2, a Nintendo Wii and an Xbox 360. And I'd like you to vote down in the comments below by telling me which console you'd like me to talk about first. Alright friends and strangers, I'm off to catch me some Pokemon. Bye!